What's going on, everybody? This is Crzycatman. I'm back on the motorcycle and I got a few things going on here. Today we're on the new oh, I got to turn on my music. We are on the new helmet today. I finally got the helmet all rigged up and all that jazz, and you're probably wondering why I'm traveling down this road. I am going to show you guys a little bit of a treat here going on. I don't know how well you can see this. Fortunately, I can't get back in there. But today, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of a landmark we got going on here in Rosemount, Minnesota. So, kind of give you a little bit of a background of what's all going on here. I'll turn on my bike because it's like 85 degrees today. So, what we got going on here is these are called smokestacks. I don't know how well you can see these through the bush, but they're there. There's 4 of them. I don't know how well you can notice this or not, but one of them is kind of not built up all the way. So, basically what they use these in... They used these back in the World War II. The original intention was they used these to build a smokeless gunpowder, from what I remember reading off the wiki. This was a big manufacturing plant area. This used to all be farm fields out here, and one day people are like, hey, let's get rid of these farmers and then we're going to take this over with World War II stuff because it's more important than farming. So that's what they did. They tore down about 11,000 acres and then they put up a couple facilities for making ammunition. That's what these are for. Now, these smokestacks, so-called, are not for like big, for fires and stuff like that. These are actually boilers. So I don't know exactly what they did because these weren't open very long. From my understanding is the wiki doesn't give a very good description on this area and stuff like that. It's very, very vague. But what I remember from what I've heard from people basically is that those were used for producing ammunition, and they sure were. Basically, like I said, they were boilers. As we travel up the road here on your left, a lot of this was cut down a couple years ago. I would say back in 2009, if I remember correctly. They went through here and they tore down a lot of this stuff, like a lot of the bush and stuff like that. So you're actually able to see quite a few more of the buildings. I'm not completely sure why they started doing that. There's a lot more. I don't know what you can see that, but there's some more out that way. They tore down a lot of this. All of this land out here is currently owned by the U of M, so the University of Minnesota. And I think their original intention was when they were tearing all this stuff down. See, there's a bunch of weird pillars out there too. I don't know. Some of this stuff, I have no clue what any of this is. Let's see if I can get over here. Like I said, a lot of this was built for the manufacture of ammunition and all that fun stuff for World War II. I'm going to go ahead and link a couple of links down in the description below of some of the websites, and then there's actually some photographers that actually went back here and actually was able to get back into this stuff. There's some pretty cool stuff that actually goes down underground and stuff like that. I don't know. I would explore it myself, but I have no way of hiding the motorcycle. And quite frankly, it's tick season, and I don't want to jump through all these weeds. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom down the road here really quick. And I'll show you the second smokestacks that these were built off of here. So I'm going to zoom down this way here really quick. And so there's a little bit more off the side of this road here. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these buildings are so abandoned and torn down. I don't even know what they could have been at one point. There used to be a big airstrip out here. I know they tore that down a long time ago too. They tore down a lot of this stuff because they were going to do development back in this area. There was something back there. Oh, what was it? They're going to do a development, and they kind of are, but it's more west of all of this. They're going to put townhomes and all that junk in here, which in my mind is kind of a mistake because, think about like the hazardous material and stuff like that they would have dumped back in these lands back in World War II especially. So I'm going to zoom up here really quick. I'll catch you guys in a second. There is some buildings back here. It's hard to say if these are abandoned or not, but you know, a lot of these are pretty recent. I think there is still some stuff going on back here, but I know it's not strictly related to the manufacturing of the ammunition and stuff like that. I think people just got businesses back here because there's so much land and all that stuff. God, I want to get on my bike so bad and check this stuff out, but I just can't, you know, I can't hide. If somebody were to come drop me off, oh my God, I would have a heyday. I'd be out here all day. There's some stuff back in that woods there. Alright, so ahead of me is the other 4 smokestacks that they got going. I'm sorry. Oh, can I count? There's 5. There's 5, I'm sorry. There's 5 smokestacks in front of me. Like I said, these were boilers back in the day. All of this stuff was opened up in the 1943 is when this was all opened. And then shortly after that, you know, they used it for a little bit. And World War II ended. And I guess they just kind of abandoned a lot of this stuff. From my understanding, and again, Wiki doesn't really go into too much depth about all of this. Dang it, I thought this was open. For some reason, it's all owned by the U of M. Actually, the city of Rosemount, the Dakota County Sheriff's Department. There's an ordinance on there. So, yeah, these are the other smokestack I was talking about. I don't think they actually finished these. Like, I don't think they actually went into manufacturing ammunition. I believe they did some, but these smokestacks weren't actually put into use, from my understanding. Because, you know, if they look at them, they're not really, like, they're not completely finished. Like, a lot of this stuff just looks like they were working on it, and then they just kind of quit when they were, like, 3/4 of the way done. That's the one smokestack back there. I think I mentioned this before. I got short-term memory. But the one smokestack, like, the rim was kind of cut off a little bit. From my understanding is that they were building it, and then they just quit, basically. They opened the facility, but they didn't finish the smokestacks. So, pretty interesting stuff. Too bad I can't get some good... I'd take my camera off and get some good camera shots and stuff like that, but unfortunately I can't do that. And the camera angle of this on this new helmet's a little weird too, so I'm gonna head on back onto the highway here over in Rosemount here. There's actually there's pillars, like it's like a pillar, and then it's stacked, like staggered, and then there's 3 rows of those. I'm not absolutely sure what those are made for. Like I said, a lot of this stuff was covered up back in 2000, and then they ripped all the shrubbery and stuff like that. They actually took the time and work to go through here and take a lot of this stuff out. I think they were getting prepped up to, you know, put townhomes and stuff like that back here to rip all this World War II stuff out, and then that's kind of when the economy tanked. When they did all that, so they tore all the shrubbery down, and then the economy just crashed. So, and then I think funding wasn't there to complete it. So, all right, I'm gonna catch you guys in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and go back down to the county road down here, and I'll show you guys.
Hey guys, sorry about the audio issues here. I think the plug on the GoPro wasn't completely plugged in here at all. So I'm just going to kind of do a voiceover here. So here I am kind of traveling down the road past the very first smokestacks that I went past. I kind of want to show you guys how that one wasn't finished all the way yet. Like I said, I think they were building it and then they kind of quit production on all of it. So I'm going to come up to the stop sign here. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And I'll show you guys the concrete barriers that were on the left. Kind of weird placements and all that stuff. So here we go. Boom! Alright, so now we're back on the road here. So as I said, look on the left here, there's a bunch of concrete barriers. They're all the same thing. They're kind of like a T thingy. It's really weird how they're all placed. They're all exactly the same. They have 2 very big holes, one on the left and one on the right of this barrier behind them. And then there's a bunch of smaller holes in the same exact spot in every one of them right below the bigger holes. So like I said, I have no clue what they are all used for. There's no information on the internet about them. Not many people know in town what they are and stuff like that. It's really, really weird. I don't know. It's just all World War II stuff, so I guess some stuff makes sense and stuff just doesn't. So, alright guys, I'm going to cut it here, guys, on this vlog. If you could kindly like and comment on this video, let me know how you liked it. And even if you're not a subscriber to this channel, definitely subscribe. Lets me know that I'm making good content and videos, besides this really dumpy one that I made with broken audio. So, I'm going to go ahead and catch you guys later on the next vlog, and we're going to cut here. See ya! Bye! Bye!